Do they deserve a second chance? Do they want a second chance? Sometimes people say they would like a second chance, but does your person really mean it? Do they deserve a second chance? Are they being genuine? Have they changed? We've got the Chariot, they're trying to take control of the situation. Are they trustworthy? Have they learnt from their mistakes? That's what we're looking at today. This was a question or questions posted in the comments. If you have any questions, post it in the comments in its own comment and I will see it and I will add it to my list. So, do they deserve a second chance? Are they trustworthy? Have they learnt from their mistakes? I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and open mind. So, down this side is you. Are they trustworthy? Do they deserve a second chance? Down this side is them. Have they changed for the better? Should you trust them? Down the middle is the connecting energy. Okay. First of all, there's people in your life that will not be very happy if you two got back together. I'll tell you that. Like, at the moment, it feels like whatever's been discussed between you both, because it feels like there's been a conversation. By the way, my name's Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. This is Hope to Have a Daily. Yeah, so all of those things. It's Monday morning. I'm feeling a bit... I just want to sit down and do my work. And my doorbell keeps ringing. It's one of those days, you know. So, in the recent past, you've had the Death card, which was a massive change to this connection. It feels like the connection was going in quite a good direction, even though there'd been problems. And it feels like you've got people around you who were on board with this connection, but because of things that have happened, they're not on board with it anymore. Your person at that point had the High Priestess. And in the middle of you both is the broken promises with the Page of Swords. So that's them breaking promises on you and them knowing that was going to really hurt you. It feels like they couldn't help it. It feels like circumstances. It feels like when they made those promises, they really wanted to act on them and for them to come through, and feels like they've been a bit misguided and they've had to change things and everything. But the High Priestess they have for you, that's you. That's whether you're male or female, that's how they see you. They have you on a pedestal. They know how intelligent you are. They know how clever you are. They know how much love you have to give. They know how beautiful you are inside and out. They're just amazed by you. And I think there was an element of pressure here from everything that made them it get too much, it become too overwhelming for them, and they felt like they needed to stop, you know. But the change come out the blue for you. You didn't see it coming because it was such a genuine connection and things were going so well. You had no idea that they were going to change these things on you. So that's the recent past. Right now, you're over the moon. Whatever conversation you've had right now, you've got the Sun, which is your happiness. You're really glad that you're talking again. It feels like they've come to you with an offer. They've come to you to try and reignite things, and that makes your heart sing, and that makes your soul connect with them, and twin flame and soulmate and all of those beautiful, wonderful things. But then there's also an element of you of the light has been shone. There's something here that's a little bit different. Can you trust them to not do what they did before again? And it feels like they just abandoned you. They didn't quite do the things that they wanted to do. At the moment, they've got the Ten of Cups reversed, which I'm taking as they're not happy with. They made a massive mistake. Whatever the Page of Swords means for the both of you, they made a massive mistake. And to some people, it may not look like a massive mistake, but they feel it, and you've felt it. The connection between you both isn't quite where they want it to be just yet. Feels like they're offering you long-term commitment, but they're also, I think part of them's thinking, do I deserve a second chance? I don't deserve one. I hope I get one. Probably not going to get one. They're not taking this for granted. And they also know there's people around you that's not happy with them for what they've done and how they handled it, because they handled it so badly. Private readings are available. Put the most random emoji. If you have emojis on your keyboard, put the most random emoji in the comments. They've been really making me smile. When I go through the comments and I just see these really random emojis, half of them I've never seen before. I'm like, oh my goodness, it just makes me smile. And I think it's a little bit of fun. If you don't have emojis, just put the most random word in, and a little smiley face so I know that it's meant a emoji, a placement, like 2 dots and a bracket. I'm waffling. I'm just saying that really made me happy. When I look through my comments and I see all kinds of things, it's brilliant. I just think it's brilliant. Shows you guys are listening. We've got the Knight of Cups in the middle of you both. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I'm going to say, do they deserve a second chance? Yeah, of course. As long as it is a second chance and not the 5th chance. You both deserve a second chance here. The both of you owe it to yourselves to figure it out and see if there's life in it. Because there may be a point in your life where you look back and think, oh, I should have tried, or I should have been open to it, or we should have given it a go. Because if you do give it a go and it kind of, ends up not working out, at least you then have the answer. But I've got a feeling that it's going to be all right, I just do. I think when two people have got a connection like this, it's kind of worth it, isn't it? You're probably nodding, you're probably crying a little bit. I think you should send this reading to them because it's important. The both of you have got something that's amazing. Because I also want to tell them, don't worry about what other people think about the connection. Don't worry about other people's expectations. Don't get overwhelmed with what you think you should be doing. Just concentrate on communicating together, being in a bubble together. Yeah, take guidance from the outside world, but what's important is the both of you are happy. If the both of you are happy, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. Because you're a unit, no one could come in between you both. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. I think that's what I'd say to them. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. You're both capable of having a really nice relationship. So, moving forward, we've got the Ten of Pentacles reversed, which is why I'm saying there's people around you that are not happy about it. It can be family arguments, disagreements, someone around you that's not agreeing with your tree of life. The Ten of Pentacles for me is very much the tree of life that we're building and growing in this lifetime. When it's reversed, there's people who aren't on board with it. Now, what's more important to you? Your tree of life or making other people happy? Because if you spend your whole life trying to fit in other people's molds, you will never fit into them anyway. They will always be disappointed with you anyway. So you may as well just do what you like, because you will never meet up to anyone else's expectations. And let them people be like that. Let them people, if they want to treat people like that, because I never would. I just think let people live the lives that they want to live. So don't let that hold you back. Your person's got the Six of Wands reversed, moving forward. The Queen of Pentacles in the middle of you both is sound decisions. The Queen of Pentacles feels like your unit together, making good choices and decisions, being very resourceful, knowing all of the facts, knowing what you've both got and figuring it out and making the best of it. The Six of Wands reversed for your person is eventual rewards, things getting better, getting there in the end. There are people who you will win around, who will get on board when it matters. But yeah, you both got better times ahead of you. But you're already leaping for joy. I think you already know this. I think you already, maybe you're just here because you just want to know Have they changed? I don't think they needed to change that much. They just need more confidence. They just need to take the pressure off themselves. They need to trust that they can do relationships, and don't let other people's judgment of them stop them from having love in their life, because the both of you really love each other, and that's all that really matters. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. Thank you so much for being here with me today. It's my first reading of the day, well, my first reading of the week. It's really sunny here, but very cold. Rosie's decided she loves her garden again, which means the cat fights have started. But it's a bit cold today, so all she's been doing this morning is screaming at the cats from the living room windowsill, because that's where the radiator is. She doesn't want them in her garden, but she doesn't want to go out into the cold and tell them to get out of her garden. She makes such a racket. It's like, shut up. Stop screaming at the neighbours. It's 7 o'clock on a Monday morning. What are you doing? You know, cats, they do whatever they want. But yesterday it was really sunny, and she found a nice little sun puddle in the garden, and she was loafing in it, and she put her face up to the sun, and she was just enjoying the moment. I thought, yeah, she's going to be outside more. She's going to give me a break. So, if you don't know, Rosie's my pretty little tuxedo cat. She's 12 this year. She's absolutely amazing. There's photos of her on my website. If you go on the front page, scroll down, there's a block that says Rosie, and there's some photos of her. You're now part of my secret Purple Heart gang. Appreciate you being here. Whatever you're doing this week, I hope you have an amazing one. I hope my day falls into a nice rhythm, because at the moment it feels a bit scattered, so I need to ground. I think I need to just go walk down the garden, ground myself, come back and get on with my clients' readings today. So I will see you tomorrow.